Earlier today, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, along with the Bibb County Sheriff's Office and the Georgia Department of Revenue, in cooperation with the Georgia Lottery Corporation, executed 4 search warrants in Bibb County for the violation of Georgia's commercial gambling laws, racketeering, money laundering, and related offenses. Additionally, as a part of this operation, agents from the GBI, Department of Revenue, and Georgia Lottery, with the help of local law enforcement agencies, executed 12 other search warrants around the state, including 4 in Savannah, 4 in LaGrange, 2 in Warner Robins, and 1 in Sasser, along with 1 residence in McDonough. The Macon Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office assisted in the planning and the execution of this statewide operation. 15 of these search warrants were served on businesses. 1 of those search warrants was served at a residence. These search warrants were obtained based upon a multi-agency investigation taking place over the course of many months. Based upon the evidence developed in this investigation, I filed a civil racketeering complaint earlier this morning in Superior Court, seeking the forfeiture of any profits gained through the alleged violations of the law, as well as the property used to facilitate any crime. The complaint alleges that PseudoMe Resorts, LLC is a master license holder that can own and place coin-operated amusement machines in locations throughout the state. As alleged, PseudoMe used those machines to conduct an illegal gambling operation in 30 counties across 22 Georgia judicial circuits. The scale of this operation is so large that the Department of Revenue has estimated that PseudoMe and its co-defendants have failed to pay more than $20 million in taxes owed to the state and local governments. This complaint not only includes the 15 store locations seized today, but also dozens across the state of Georgia, stretching from the coast to the mountains of North Georgia. 59 individuals are named as defendants, as well as 96 corporate defendants, 85 store locations, and PseudoMe LLC. To my knowledge, this is the largest civil RICO case filed by the state to stop an illegal RICO enterprise. The complaint is over 100 pages long, so rather than provide you with a hard copy, if you write down your email address, I will send you a PDF of the complaint in its entirety. Following my ethical obligations as DA, I won't make any comments on the evidence, and I remind the public that at this point, the arrest warrants and complaint are mere allegations, and all defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. With that in mind, are there any questions?
Why was the complaint filed here since there were so many other jurisdictions?
Well, Macon is a hub for the activity, but also we have had some success in previous civil racketeering lawsuits, and the GBI came to me and asked me to bring to be the DA to bring the lawsuit.
How does this one compare to like the previous cases from earlier this year, the ones that were seized? Where was it?
It's similar in the allegation as far as the subject matter goes, but it's much, much larger in scope.
It seems like only a portion of the businesses involved were raided. Are other raids, have they already happened?
At this point, we've conducted all the raids we're going to. However, the lawsuit allows us to have access to much of the property that we're seeking as a part of this lawsuit. Proceeding in personam is how it's put. So by suing them individually, we can still obtain much of what we're looking for.
And speaking about the possible forfeitures, all these counties and jurisdictions are listed. Would the bulk of the money go out to other places and just Bibb keep a portion, assuming you're successful? Or how would that work?
Typically, that money is divided according to the participation of each agency. So according to how much each person or each agency plays a part in recovering the assets.
Would you say that we played a pretty big part in that?
Yes, we definitely played a pretty big part, although all of the agencies I've contacted have been willing to assist in this lawsuit.
Is this the first raid or large-scale enforcement effort since the CCS system went on in July?
It's the first one that I know of.
I might have missed it, but is the PseudoMe Resorts, is that, did we figure out that that's based in Macon, like that they,
No, they're based in Henry County. In
Okay.
fact, that's the location of the residence that was searched earlier today.
okay.
And as far as their machines, they were in certain locations here.
They had several hundred machines that were all over the state of Georgia in those places delineated in the lawsuit, but many of them were in Macon.
Any specific?
They're listed there in the lawsuit. There's 85 different store locations to go over, so it's hard to get to list them all right now, but there are many stores. Any other questions?
This is your second case here in the Bibb County, but you've had another case, I believe it was in Crawford, maybe
P.J.
Housing?
Crawford,
Right.
yes.
How would you characterize the illegal gambling as a priority for your office?
Our primary priority for this office is doing things that make our families safer. However, citizens complain about these kinds of operations. They complain to the GBI, they complain to my office, and at some point, enough is enough. And when the GBI came and asked me to take this case, I knew that we needed to do that. Anything else? All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.